Please be seated. Good morning. It's a wonderful morning out here on this beautiful Jekyll Island. Let me take the opportunity to welcome all of you, proud parents, brothers, sisters, grandparents, faculty, staff, friends, relatives, everyone that has been associated with this wonderful graduating class of 2013. Today marks the culmination of years of hard work and dedication on the part of not only these outstanding students, but also you as parents and friends, and most certainly on the part of this truly dedicated faculty. School is indeed difficult, as all of us know. It takes long hours of studying, homework, heart-wrenching clinicals, culminating in those grueling national certification and licensure boards. Pinning ceremonies date back 1,000 years ago, and they began as a Maltese cross, a symbol of Christianity. Over the years, the pin has become a coat of arms, and eventually it has morphed into a design that signifies the school from which you graduated. Nurses, radiology students, whether they are direct caregivers, educators, leaders, or visionaries, work hard every day and in very diverse roles. Their knowledge, caring attitudes, compassion, understanding, teamwork, use of foresight and intuition, and their ability to deal with both complex situations and people are rewarded by the lives they touch on a daily basis. Too infrequently, however, is recognition granted by nursing colleagues. It sounds like an intro to one of your theory courses or your research courses, doesn't it? What I want to say to you is that now you are about to become our colleagues. You will stand side by side with us, protecting the public, taking care of patients, giving of yourself altruistically to help others. Today, as the faculty pins these new graduates, please know that this honored ceremony serves as a symbol of your new graduation and being welcomed into the profession by your peers. As Florence Nightingale offered in this following wisdom, providing care is an art, and if it is to be made an art, it requires an exclusive devotion, as hard preparation as any painter or sculptor's work. The next part that I get to do is give awards, and all of you have certainly won. All of you the first day when you came in for orientation may remember me saying that you've won just because you're here, because this was a very competitive selection field, and all of you, when you came in, somebody else didn't get your seat. So you won that very first morning, and now you've made it to the finish line. So at Honors Day, a few days ago, we chose 3 outstanding students from each program. They were selected by the faculty. They were selected based on academic excellence. All of them had a GPA of 3.8 or higher. Selected on their clinical performance, their professional involvement, and leadership. They had to be within the top 10% of the graduating class. Now, I'm just going to call your names, but I want you to stand and be recognized here today. For radiology, Julia Estrada. For the Associate in Science and Nursing, Nicole Gailey. And for the Bachelor's of Science in Nursing is Dane Tesler. Now, here are 2 awards that the students don't know about. They're called the Art and the Science Award. The Art and Science Award is selected by faculty. It is awarded to the graduate who most exemplified the art and science of nursing. This is the student that if we were in the hospital waking up from surgery as their faculty, we would most like to see when we woke up from anesthesia. Quite an award. We'll be giving an award to an associate degree and to a bachelor's degree. For the associate degree, would Heather Sumner come forward, please?
You go, girl!
Just stay here for a second. These are just some comments from the faculty about Heather. She was eager to learn and worked well with others. She was always willing to step in and volunteer for different CGANs and class activities. CGANs is a nursing association. She is a caring and true leader. She's mature, well-organized, and compassionate. Heather is one of the most energetic individuals I know. She is always helping organize something, whether it be a college event on campus, an event for fellow nursing students, something in the community, or a multitude of other things. Yet through all of this, she has an aura of calmness around her, and you realize she is totally in charge and has things under control. Her interactions with others are filled with kindness and compassion, yet she has a wonderful sense of humor and certainly appears to enjoy life. Congratulations. The BSN Award, before I call the name, we had a very unusual year. You know, there's several students, several faculty, and we had 8 students nominated. So when I call your names, I'd like you to stand and be recognized, because this is an award, this is what your faculty voted for. Maggie Popel, Deshonta Washington, Ashley Robinson, Jean Ann Zofanowski, Tanisha Strickland, Catherine Myers, Amy Vogus, Christy Allen, and Ansley Hutchinson. Now, only one of you can get the award, but I just want to say that you're all winners and we're all very proud of you. But the award today goes to Ansley Hutchinson. Ansley is an excellent student. She has all the qualities we seek in our nursing students and future nurses. She is kind, compassionate, she gets along with her peers, which is evident by her being voted as their class president. She is held in very high regard by the faculty. Her name often comes up along the halls of the nursing offices, and it is unanimous that she is one of the best students we have had the pleasure of teaching. She has received many honors and scholarships, which also reflect how special this young lady is. Ansley always went above and beyond in the clinical arena to help her patients and peers as much as she could. She has a great mind, she's a wonderful thinker, and has critical thinking skills that are developed well beyond your experience. A positive, energetic lady with strong leadership skills. She's very deserving of this award. I would be honored to have her as my nurse. Congratulations. One last award goes to one of our own. Would Judy Gift please come forward? Judy is retiring. All of us looked at her longingly when she said those words on retiring. She has a bucket list, and I've encouraged her strongly to come back and at least teach part-time after she finishes her bucket list. But here are a few comments that her colleagues and her friends wrote about her. Judy is a true Southern lady. She exemplifies the profession of nursing in her caring attitude towards students and her peers. She will truly be missed. Judy was one of the first nursing faculty members I met when I joined the nursing faculty. Then as now, I continue to be impressed with her compassion, respect, and heart she has for other nursing students. She diligently applies our standards and demands accountability, but she does so with such a caring approach. The students and I will miss her, but we wish her well and hope she has a wonderful retirement. Congratulations.
Dr. Kraft asked if I wanted to say something, and I don't think I can right now. But I love all of you and the faculty, all my colleagues, the students, the family that support them, and we're always a nurse, and we'll be nurses forever, and that's a very, very special thing. Thank you.
As we proceed forward now, by each program, we will have a student speaker come up and give a speech, then we'll have the penny, and we'll go through that till the end. The next speaker is Brittany Smith.
Hello and good morning. My name is Brittany Smith. I'm one of the radiology students and president of the Radiology Club. Nelson Mandela once said, "Education is the most powerful weapon which you can use to change the world." Over the past 2 years, my classmates and I have worked together, grown together, and are grateful to be here today, ready to graduate. Our experiences in this program have helped us build who we are and have encouraged us to strive for the best. However, being a part of this program not only served a greater purpose to ourselves, but to others as well. As a group, we extended our hearts to the community, whether it was hammering to build a new home with Habitat for Humanity or baking to benefit breast cancer awareness. We worked as a team to bring hope to others. Our partnership with the Southeast Georgia Health System is appreciated beyond measure. We thank Gary Kohlberg and all hospital staff for seeing our grand potential, opening their doors to us and giving us the opportunity to gain hands-on experience. The knowledge we have obtained has helped us prepare for the real world. Being able to work in the clinical setting has given us the confidence we need to make the most of ourselves without hesitation or doubt. Our hope is that even after we walk across the commencement stage, future students will continue to carry out our mission. As the College of Coastal Georgia and the Southeast Georgia Health System continue to grow, we hope students, faculty, and healthcare providers will continue to work together and bring about the uplifting changes that benefit the community and brighten the world. And so we say thank you to our families, our friends, our teachers, and our technologists, to each other, and to all of those who supported us. Thank you.
Hi there, my name is Bonnie Tobias and I'm the program director for the radiography program, and I'm going to call the names and pin the students. Our first graduate is Julia Estrada. Next is Brittany Smith. And our last one is Elizabeth Williams. Total of 9 graduates. We have 3 of them here, and so please support them. They're going to recite the radiographer's pledge.
I solemnly pledge that I will conduct myself in a manner compatible with the dignity and professional standards of my profession, that I will always maintain a professional attitude with my patients, that I will treat my patients equally with consideration of their human dignity and special needs, that I will not diagnose, but in recognition of my responsibility to the patient, I will provide the physician with all information that is pertinent for a radiologic diagnosis and necessary for proper patient management, that I will exercise and accept responsibility for independent judgment and discretion in the performance of my professional services, that I will use only methods of technology founded in scientific fact to produce the highest quality radiographs, that I will make every effort to protect my patients from unnecessary exposure to radiation, that I will do all in my power to live up to and improve the professional standards and highest traditions of my profession.
Now the next speaker for the Associate of Science in Nursing will come forward, Nicole Gailey.
Good morning. I would just like to take a minute and say that I hope I don't have a sudden episode of syncope, since I'm currently experiencing the following: tachypnea, vertigo, diaphoresis, tachycardia, which is really just a fancy way of saying that I hope I don't faint on you guys here, because I'm breathing faster than normal, I'm a little dizzy, sweating, and my heart is beating way too fast right now. Look how far we've journeyed. I was remembering our first day of orientation to nursing school, and I had been extremely nervous, excited, and a little bit apprehensive, since we had all heard the horror stories of nursing school. But above all, proud, knowing that this was the beginning of a career. And I noticed that I was not alone. We were all in this together. I remembered when the instructor spoke to us that first day and told us to hold on. Nursing school is hard. We don't test on a curve or a sliding scale. Nobody wants the extra credit nurse working on them in the emergency room. But you can do it. And that's exactly what we did. We held on. After 4 semesters, 52 suspicious molds of friends and family members, thousands of dollars spent on books and caffeinated beverages, I've discovered that a nursing student knows exactly how many hours you have to sleep in order to function, which is surprisingly a whole lot less than 8 hours. A nursing student can read 300 plus pages, finish 5 case studies, complete a drug sheet in a night just so we could be prepared for a lecture the following day. A nursing student understands that if something major is going to happen, it's usually right before a test or before you had to show up for clinicals at 6:15 in the morning. A nursing student will feel the exact same emotions when they put on their nursing uniform for the very first time and the very last. A nursing student will have secretly diagnosed all their friends and family members. And finally, A nursing student will have exhibited every single sign and symptom of all major illnesses or diseases that were being currently discussed in class that week. And let me tell you, that was putting quite a few of us on edge during mental health. Being here today means that every single one of us have had to make sacrifices, worked hard, learned to say no to the people we loved, tested even the strongest of support systems, put friendships and life on hold, all with the goal of one day becoming a nurse. To quote an instructor from the first day of class, nursing school was hard. We held on, and we did it. Congratulations, nursing class of 2013.
Good morning, I'm Kurt Spires. I'm the program coordinator for the Associate of Science degree in nursing program. And as I call your names, please come across the stage. Lindsay Brooke Ammons. Stacy Asple. Cynthia Lastinger-Bacon. Elizabeth Ann Beckham. Claire Roberts Bell. Marcus Allen Bowen. Dallas Boyette. David Lee Bransell. Allison Aaron Brennan. DeWan Lee Burns. Sandra Hudson Clark. Dawn Lorraine Colosima. Judy Cox Martinez. Katie Sue Cribbs. Alexis Chanel Dunham. Tiffany Ann Dunn. Kelly Elaine Evans. Rachel Elizabeth Fairclough. Rebecca Diane Landers. Pamela Jo Flynn. Nicole Lynn Gailey. Christy Lynn Gibson. Dawn Graham. Caitlin Marie Griffiths. Michelle Elaine Hall. Matthew Hall Hartenstein. Joseph Herring. Miranda Dawn Hiller. Jessica Nicole Holder. Michael Clifton Howell. Mitchell Jenkins. Rebecca Lee. Tamara Janae Lee. Amanda Irene Mays. Leslie Williamson Miller. Heather Marie Mill. Sandy Murray. Daphne Parker. Jennifer Lee Patterson. Kevin Patterson. Rhonda K. Perez. Jennifer Jo Robertson. Donna Michelle Saldana. Tracy Renee Shockley. Robert Sizemore. Amy Steverson. Heather Lee Sumner. Brandon J. Sutton. Jennifer Ann Taylor. Brian James Thomas. Mary Trussell. Charles Vander A. Nina Vickery. Felicia Marie Wilson. Ladies and gentlemen, I present you the Associate Degree Class of 2013. Our next speaker is Ansley Hutchinson.
of the many things we have learned in nursing school is how to do a nursing diagnosis. A nursing diagnosis consists of 3 parts. 1, a patient's issue. 2, factors that are related to the issue. And 3, evidence that we see as nurses or know that could be a cause of the problem. I have a diagnosis for all of us as students. My nursing diagnosis is stressed, related to impaired memory, sleep deprivation, knowledge deficit, imbalanced nutrition, lack of social interactions, as evidenced by being in nursing school. Thank you for being here today to experience the day we've all been anticipating since the start of our nursing school journey together. Thank you to all the faculty and staff who have helped us achieve this huge accomplishment. When we first started nursing school in August 2011, we were all as lost as last year's Easter egg, as Mr. Spires so nicely explained to us in our pathophysiology class. We have tackled class loads that have seemed impossible. We have survived times where we have 4 tests, clinical paperwork, journals, and care plans due all in the same week. Our class has progressively gotten closer over these 2 years, and everyone has become like family. The high stress levels, sharing of hotel rooms, crying over tests, bonding over studying, and performing multiple head-to-toe assessments on classmates has made us all very comfortable with each other. What an adventure nursing school has been, and let me just say I'm so glad it's come to an end. Around 12:30 today, we will all walk out of this convention center with our family and friends and be embarking on a brand new chapter of our lives as graduate nurses. We have been prepared with a proper education and clinical experience to pass our NCLEX exam on the first attempt and become compassionate and competent nurses. All of the holidays, spring breaks, nights, and weekends spent studying have finally paid off. I'll close with a quote from Ms. Turner. Every role in nursing has value, even if you can't see it. Decide every day the kind of nurse you want to be. Be kinder than necessary. Give yourself credit for all the things you were able to do instead of what you didn't get done. And most importantly, take care of yourself. Congratulations, guys. I'm so proud of all of us. We did it. And in the words of Dr. Teal, we are one day closer to our career.
Good morning. I'm Carol Elliott, and I'm going to read the names for the BSN nursing students who will be receiving their pins. Amy Lee Anderson, Candace Lynn Burns, Katie Lee Covey, Sarah Elizabeth Godric, Olivia Suzanne God, Christy Gowan. Kristen Hallberg. Marissa Hay. Jacqueline Hill. Brandy Nicole Hyatt. Ashley Holiday Hobson. Caitlin Nicole Hutchins. Ansley Hutchinson. Cherie King. Shara Laconi. Amanda Lee Mazzilli. Ashley Lee McClam. Catherine May Meyer. Neka Akpara. Maggie Carey Popple. Lauren Cheryl Porter. Candace Price. Mary Virginia Richards. Ashley Renee Robinson. Alyssa Lynn Roxburgh. Sarah Elizabeth Scott. Ansley Elizabeth Sellers. Jean-Ann Mary Sofanowski. Sherilyn K. Smith. Bethany Blaine Thompson. Amy Marie Vogus. Jamie Rose Walker. Beverly Marie Warnock. LaShante Renice Washington. Japan, Switzerland, right, 1.
Ladies and gentlemen, we have 2 students that are already registered nurses that have returned back to complete all the requirements for the bachelor's degree today. And I'm proud to say that both of these are graduates of our associate degree program. Our first one is Bernadette Allen. Our second one is Camille York. Folks, it is my pleasure to present to you the Bachelor of Science degree in Nursing, class of 2013. I have a few closing remarks, but before I do, there's someone here that I want to introduce. She is very special to the School of Nursing. She is also very special to the college. Ms. Kate Hampton is our Associate Vice President for Academic Affairs. With that, Ms. Hampton is also a registered nurse. She has served in many capacities. She stepped in to help the school in many different ways. Ms. Hampton, will you stand so we may recognize you? Thank you. Okay, class, let's rise, and it's time for your pledge. Turn and face your audience.
I solemnly pledge myself before God and in the presence of this assembly to pass my life in purity and to practice my profession faithfully. I will abstain from whatever is extraneous and mischievous, and will not take or knowingly administer to any drug. I will do all in my power to maintain and elevate the standard of my profession, and will hold in confidence all personal matters committed to my keeping and all family affairs coming to my knowledge in the practice of my calling. With loyalty, I endeavor to aid a physician in his work and devote myself to the welfare of those committed to my care. Thank you.
It is my pleasure to bring you the closing remarks. I promise I will not be as long as the lecture. Congratulations, graduates. Over 2 years ago, you set a goal to become a nurse. And today, you have accomplished that goal. You charted your course, you stayed true to yourself, and you diligently fought to achieve your dream of saying, I am a nurse. Today, that dream is a reality. You are a nurse. Take a moment and ask yourself, what is a nurse? Is your definition of a nurse today the same as 2 years ago when you started and entered the nursing program? Probably not. Each of you will have a different definition of what a nurse is, just as each of you would have a different reason for becoming a nurse. However, there are some commonalities that I believe all good nurses share. And those commonalities are like letter grades, those grades of C, B, and A. Now, I know that most of you don't like to make a C in any course, but in this case, in nursing, a C is good. Because a C represents compassion, competence, and caring. That letter grade of B in nursing is bravery, beneficence, and beginnings. And then the one that all of you strive for, that A. A represents autonomy, ambition, and acceptance. Each of you that I'm looking at this morning have earned A's, B's, and C's because I look at you and I see those common characteristics that I mentioned associated with grades. As you begin your professional journey, I want you to never forget why you became a nurse, and I want you to strive each day to do your best as a nurse and to do your best as a person. In closing, I want to say on behalf of the School of Nursing faculty, it has been our honor and our pleasure to have been but a small part of helping you achieve your goal of becoming a nurse. We are thankful, grateful, and humbled for having had that opportunity. Our lives have been enriched by each of you, and they will continue to be so long after you have left the College of Coastal Georgia. Thank you and congratulations. I'm going to ask the faculty and graduates to please line up outside the immediate front door here. There will be someone here to process you for the graduation piece. Guests, you are free to exit and go to the main auditorium for graduation. We thank you for joining us. We thank you for sharing with us in this event. Let me just get on here.
We just walk? Do we stay in line or we just walk? Alright, well I'm going.
I'm about to cut you off right now. Right now. We're being like, bitch. Where's Donna? I don't know. She disappeared. She must have got my card. Donna's fine.